constantly gainfully employed as an actor. That's not an easy thing to do.
Are you considered a character actor? Like, are you considered...
Well, yeah, no, I'm a character lead is what they would call me. Yeah, I'm a character lead.
Yeah. You've been in a bit of everything, really.
Yes, I have, Trey. I've done a lot of commercials. Some very fun commercials I did. You Google this on YouTube, you get a chuckle out of it. You actually won an award for Clio. Those are the awards that they give for commercials. And I won a Clio for. What we do is we meet Noah, and Noah's building is our.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Have you seen it? Yeah, it's very clever, and so that plays a lot. So a lot of it, I'll be crossing the street sometimes, and I'll say, "Hey, Noah, is the flood coming?"
Yeah, I've seen a couple of your videos on YouTube. It had you mentioned the 7-minute clip of the Papa Hemingway. I've seen that, and.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, it's when I started as an actor, it was black and white pictures. That's all you had. There was no internet. There was no emails. There was no electronic. It's quite a different world today.
Yeah, it really is.
It allows everybody access to follow their dreams, just like you're doing with your radio show. It's quite wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had fun with my radio show. I talk to different people. I've been doing this for 4 years.
Excellent. Good for you, man. Very good.
Have you done any voice acting work? Like voice acting?
Oh, yes. Different... what was it? Dune. The Dune video game. The Emperor. Jose Ferrer played it in the film. The character, I never think of the character's name. But, yeah, that's called blue screen acting. Do you know what blue screen acting is?
No, I'm not aware of that term. I don't know.
Okay, well, blue screen acting is blue screen. When there's a technique in electronic recording, like video and film, where if you record something and the background is blue, but you make sure nobody's wearing anything blue, that everything they're wearing is everything but blue. Then a filter is put on it, and the blue is taken out. And that's when you can put in any kind of background you want. So you'll be standing in a room the size of a garage, doing something in front of a blue sheet. And then they play with their computers, and all of a sudden the thing you were doing in front of a blue sheet, you're doing anything you can imagine, standing on the back of a dragon as it races through the sky. See?
Yeah.
So that's why I say the video games and that kind of work is very much about blue screen acting, pretending that you're someplace that you're totally not.
Kind of like a green screen.
That's it. Exactly, yes.
Who were some of your inspirations when you were young to be an actor? Like, who were some of your inspirations, if you have any?
Well, as I said, my mother was an actress, so I grew up. I grew up around the theater, and I think at quite an early age, I saw the impact that my mother had on people by being an actor. I saw people coming to the theater, laughing, and just being in a different place because of what my mother was doing. And that I think is my... And then, of course, my father. I mentioned my father's a minister. Somebody who's able to speak and get people to think differently and to change the way they view the world. Those are the great things the great gifts I think the theater brings to people. It does entertain them, and it does help them laugh and shed their worries, but it also makes people want to think a little bit more, a little bit differently about things. It challenges people to think differently. And I think that's a very good, a very healthy thing for everybody.
Yeah, and that's very true,
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true. Have you done a lot of Western movies? Because you said,
See, well, that was another favorite job of mine, was with John Voight and Oliver Reed. I worked with him quite a bit with Oliver Reed on that. It was a Return to Lonesome Dove.
Oh.
We shot that in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, well, here's one I can tell you about. I won't have to kill you by telling you. A job I just finished. I can tell you about it because I've seen ads for it now. Once ads come out, then I'm released from time to time.
Yeah.
And I talk about it. And it's called The Sun. Have you heard of it? Have you noticed any ads for it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I'm familiar with that. I've heard of it.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan is the lead in it. And it's based on a wonderful book. And forgive me, I can't think of the author's name. But yeah, we shot that a few months ago 6 months ago, down in Austin, Texas is where we shot it. And it's a very interesting miniseries. It's, again, a true story. It's historical fiction. It's the real people, I would call it, was Pierce's character.
Yeah.
Those are all real people. And, so, real good high-quality production values. I guess I haven't seen it, but I've talked to some people who say it's really good. So that's something to look for. I think is it AMC? Is that what it is?
I believe so, AMC.
Yeah.
So you've worked with a lot of great actors, Pierce Brosnan and Oliver Reed and all that.
Yeah, it's been a privilege. Yeah, it's one of the great joys about being an actor is you're constantly working with new people. A lot of people have a job and they go to the same office. And they see the same people every single day, and that's their life. The life of an actor doesn't have that kind of stability in their life. Someone who goes to an office every day. But what they get in return is the fact that they're able to work with a lot of different people in a lot of different places. Being an actor has taken me all over the world. I've been to so many countries just because I was an actor.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts, hopefully, being an actor, is you get to travel all over, really.
If you're lucky, my friend, if you're lucky, the odds are stacked against you. Somebody once said you have a better chance of buying a lottery ticket than making a good living as an actor, and it's kind of true, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's the reality of it.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't want to lead you astray, Trey. You're 16 years old. Your full life is ahead of you. You be an actor. That's a fun thing to do, but please, God, find a way to make a good living, okay?
Yeah,
you can do two things at once. You're a brilliant guy. You can do that.
Yeah, you have to have a backup plan, something to fall back on.
Yeah. Actually, the backup plan is the acting. The main plan is how you live your life. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I talked to a lot of actors, and I don't know if this applies to you, but a lot of actors have to be prepared for rejection, in roles.
Well, yeah, you do. You just, a philosophy I've lived with since being a young man has been, if it's yours, it's yours. If it ain't, it ain't.
Yeah.
So you just show up, you do your job, you do your audition, you have your meeting, and it really is, it's a common misconception about the business is that it is a merit-based business.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, the really good people who get to do all the big work. No, well, that's not true, actually. It's actually not merit-based, and it's an industry that's based on numbers and money and all those various intricacies, whatever they are. That's all good. It's all fine. But you have to have a place in yourself where you go, I'm good enough as I am. What I just did is good. And if people didn't like it, move on. You find the next person who will like it. You can't please all the people all the time, my friend.
Yeah, you can't please everyone.
That's right. That's right.
And for acting, you can't just be in it for the money. You have to have the passion for it, really.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yes, you're absolutely right. If you're going in for the money, you may as well just take those dollar bills and just put them in the trash can every evening.
Yeah.
Because that ain't gonna happen. That's not what it's about. What sustains you is really enjoying it and wanting to do it more and more. So it's.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it, like we said, if you're doing it to live by, you got to be prepared to live in a little tiny one-bedroom apartment with maybe 3 other guys and dirty laundry everywhere.
Yeah. I have one last question for you.
Absolutely, my friend. It's been a pleasure. Go ahead.
Do you have any advice for people that want to be in acting?
I think that's what I've been doing. It's big that advice. No, you're right. No, you know it. You're a smart guy. You said it to me. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love what you're doing. Mm-hmm. That's the best thing you can do with your life, isn't it? Is to do what you love doing. That's why you're doing the radio thing, right?
Yeah, I love doing this. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. A lot of people don't. A lot of people sit around and go, gosh, I wish I could. Other people go, I'm going to do that. So it takes a special person to do that. So you're to be commended, my friend. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, Trey.
Thank you, too, Mr. Sparks. Thank you.
Adios, my friend. Adios.
Goodbye. Thank you. And that was actor Mr. Adrain Sparks. Nice man. Very nice. And as you said, you could check out his new movie, Brimstone, the Western movie Brimstone. It would be I think he said it'd be coming out soon. And there was another movie he'd be working on, but I can't say it either because I don't know, and if he would tell me, I would be killed. So, yeah. And me and him, I enjoyed this one very much. You have to have the passion to be an actor. You just can't be in it for the money. No, that's not how it works. I think I could do. I know I'm determined to do that, but I may not be as successful as other people. He may not be. Mr. Sparks said he's very fortunate to do that. And, yeah. It is now 3:22. It was a 30-minute interview. Sometimes I don't get it off at 3:30 because I call a little bit early and me and him talk about for 5 minutes. Then I press the show live button and I do the show. So it's not all even sometimes, but it's 30 minutes, adds up to 30 minutes to at least. Join us. I think we'll be having an interview tomorrow. I think so, with actor Mr. Howard Ferguson Voigtsman. I don't know what time because me and him have been working on the time. I think it will be tomorrow unless we have to reschedule. Thursday we would be having one with actor Mr. Philip Galinsky, but I had to reschedule for that because I would be going out of town. Friday, it would be actor Mr. Robert Galinsky, but I would be out of town for that too, so I had to reschedule that. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but I will keep you updated on my announcements like I always do on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Mr. Sparks sure did. Thank you. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and God bless. Take care. Signing off.